Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Two of the biggest names in smartwatches just dropped their latest models, the Huawei Watch GT 6 Pro and the Apple Watch Series 11. On one side, Huawei is flexing with a rugged titanium build, sapphire glass, and a battery that lasts so long you might forget where you left the charger. On the other side, Apple brings us the Series 11, which, yes, still looks like the Series 10 and the 9, but hey, it comes with slightly better battery life and a fancy 5G upgrade. Baby steps, right? So the real question is, which one's actually worth your money? In this video, we'll compare design and build quality, display performance, battery life, fitness and health tracking, and of course, price and overall value. By the end, you'll know exactly which one fits your lifestyle, whether you want a rugged survival buddy that keeps going for weeks or a stylish smartwatch that politely taps you on the wrist to remind you it needs charging again. So, let's dive in. Huawei Watch GT 6 Pro shows up dressed for war. Titanium frame, sapphire glass, octagonal design. It looks like a luxury watch that could survive being dropped off a cliff. Apple Watch Series 11? Well, it looks like the Series 10 and the 9. Basically, Apple said, new year, same vibes. Yes, you do get new colors like space gray and slate titanium, but it's still the same rounded square we've known for years. Winner? Huawei. At least it looks like it tried something new. Huawei packs a 1.47-inch AMOLED display with a blinding 3,000 nits of brightness. Seriously, you could use it as a flashlight in a power outage. Apple Series 11 also has a stunning AMOLED screen with wide angles and high brightness, but it's the same display from the Series 10. Apple fans will call it classic, but I call it copy-paste. Both are excellent, but Huawei gets extra points for turning your wrist into a mini sun. Here's where things get funny. Huawei GT 6 Pro, up to 21 days of light use, 40 hours of GPS tracking. That's legendary. You could go on a 2-week adventure and still come home with juice left. Apple Watch Series 11, 24 hours. That's it, 1 day. Apple expects you to charge it nightly, like a needy Tamagotchi. Yes, it charges fast, but let's be honest, that's because it needs to. So, winner, Huawei by an entire galaxy. Huawei is the multitasker. Advanced cycling tools, virtual power estimates, golf maps, trail running features, fall detection, SOS alerts. Basically, it's the outdoor explorer's dream. Apple's focus is polish and accuracy. GPS and heart rate tracking are excellent, among the best out there. Plus, you get new scratch-resistant glass, a slight bump in battery, and 5G connectivity for faster app and podcast downloads. But here's the plot twist. Huawei's sleep tracking is awful. Like, trusting your dog to do your taxes awful. Apple isn't perfect either, but at least its sleep data doesn't feel like random guesses. So, Huawei wins for outdoor sports features, Apple wins for reliability and ecosystem integration. Huawei GT 6 Pro usually comes in cheaper, while still offering premium build quality and insane battery life. Apple Watch Series 11 starts at $399 and climbs from there. And let's be real, you're partly paying for the Apple logo tax. So, which should you buy? Huawei Watch GT 6 Pro or Apple Watch Series 11? If you're deep in the Apple ecosystem, love iMessage, AirPods, and that seamless integration, the Series 11 makes sense, even though it feels more like a Series 10.5. If you want a battery beast with rugged build, outdoor sports features, and don't mind weaker sleep tracking, the Huawei Watch GT 6 Pro is your best bet. To sum it up, Huawei is the friend who shows up to the hike with snacks, maps, and survival gear. Apple is the friend who shows up stylish, takes selfies, but asks to borrow your charger halfway through the walk. So, are you Team Battery Beast or Team Fruit Logo? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to hit like before your Apple Watch battery runs out.